I also wonder if it's just people who is this aspirational? Like, I want to be a CEO. I've got the CEO shoes.
I mean, like when I played basketball wearing a pair of Jordans, I felt like I could jump higher. Does this make you feel like you can make better decisions if you wear them? I don't know.
Okay, and on to our and finally story, which I think somebody must have let David pick, but here we go. K-Swiss just dropped a new line of sneakers, that's trainers, those of us in the UK, specifically designed for CEOs. So K-Swiss's new line of shoes is called the Startup Collection. The sneakers, trainers, come in 3 models and are specifically produced for travel, versatility, and made from sustainable material. First impressions matter, and these sneakers are purpose-built for the hustle, the grind, sorry, I can't do it, and the journey of building your business and brand. I'm not going to read the rest of the advertising spiel because I can't do it with a straight face. Basically, I can give you more detail, but I'm just going to pass straight over to David, who is the resident both CEO and trainer expert. So I think this is definitely ball in your court.
I'm actually wearing new trainers today, actually. I'm very proud of them. But not a fan of these. Like, the idea of like a CEO trainer seems really weird. Like, do you have to be do you have to prove it? Going back to the identity thing, do you have to prove you're a CEO to get these trainers? And actually, if you're then fired, do they take away your shoes? It seems like weird punishment. Also, the trainers suck. Like, have you seen the pictures of them?
What's the zip on the side for?
I don't know. They're weird. But I mean, K-Swiss did a whole series of shoes with Gary Vee, didn't they? And some of those were actually pretty good designs.
You're looking at me like I'm going to know that.
I'm looking at the wrong person. Okay. For everybody's information, K-Swiss, and they actually looked quite nice, but these just look really basic.
I'm sorry, K-Swiss did trainers with Gary Vee.
Oh yeah. It was a whole
my
thing.
days.
I know. But some of those actually looked pretty good. They were kind of like almost Air Force One-y kind of vibe to them. But no, I mean, the idea that you need special shoes when you're a CEO is probably one perk too far.
I also wonder if it's just people who is this aspirational? Like, I want to be a CEO. I've got the CEO shoes.
It seems to be maybe the new thing.
I mean, like when I played basketball wearing a pair of Jordans, I felt like I could jump higher. Does this make you feel like you can make better decisions if you wear them? I don't know.
You were wearing Jordans because at the time it was like sports stars, and just the way, at some point it was bankers and then consultants, and now it's like the entrepreneur CEO is the cool thing to be. So I don't know if they're specifically targeting CEOs, because most CEOs I know are too busy considering what they're buying, or they're like really cheap. I've been happy with my £35 Clarks for the last 5 years. I keep ordering the same pair, but they are, I believe, the messaging is to those aspiring to be like CEOs and the busy life type of pitch.
I mean, customizing Air Force Ones is like literally my only hobby right now. Like, that's the only thing I do other than work. But it's like a strange, you're looking at me very strange.
Because I thought Air Force One was an airplane, which is why I was confused.
Yeah, I picked Donald Trump's plane. That's what I
mean,
did.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what you do in your spare time. I just had this vision came into my head as well about the backlash against these, or the potential backlash against these, because I was thinking about the gilets. Which there was one company that made gilets for all the investment bankers in the Patagonia, thank you, producer Laura, who made all the branded gilets for the investment banks in the US, and then they had to stop doing it because there was such a backlash against them and the gilet culture. So I don't know. I just feel like maybe I would have gone with let's just do vegan shoes. That feels like something that might be more widely accessible. There's a reason I'm not in trainers, right? I'm exactly like Husayn. I've bought the same pair of A6 black trainers once a year for the last 5 years.
Once a month, I buy new shoes. Generally, it's getting to be almost a problem.
Almost a problem.
Yeah, it help me, somebody.
Do you have a special room for your shoes?
Not yet, but I'm hoping one of the kids will move out soon.
How old are your kids, David?
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Right. On that note, I think we're done with the shoes.